I don't know about you, but I want to wake up with the song of the birds, with the sun shining on my face, with the kiss of my lover, and not by a stupid alarm. And to do what? To jump in a car, sit in 1 hour of traffic to go to that 9 to 5 that you maybe don't even want to do. Because, to be honest, I thought like this for most of my life. I was conditioned since childhood to dream of that 9 to 5 in that big corporation and spend all my life in that company helping growth and reach ROI, like a high return on investment, and like profiting. And to be honest, I don't want that anymore. And I don't want to go in this environment anymore, to send emails all day long, to deal with idiot coworkers. And a message from the future me is like, and with idiot coworkers, I don't mean all coworkers, of course. There are plenty of smart people. I just mean that one coworker that you see that doesn't do anything all day long and he just wants to mess up with your work. And you know who I'm talking about. To deal with projects or customers and be drained at the end of the day. Like, be honest. Have you envisioned this for yourself as a kid as well? Because I haven't. I didn't know what I was getting into. But now I know, and I know that I want better. And it's not our fault for wanting this lifestyle growing up, because we have been conditioned since childhood for this life. Like waking up early with an alarm, most likely, going to school, not 9 to 5, earlier, 7 to 4, no, no, but really, like, it was 8 to 4, actually, with regards, like, me at school, it was 8 to 4 every day of the week, and then finally the weekend comes, and I can finally be free to do whatever I want. But again, I did this my whole childhood, like, elementary school, middle school, high school. It was always like this. You wake up early, go to school, come back home, do the homework, get tired because you get tired of doing the homework. And even though it's good, education is good, and don't get me wrong, but it is tiring, but you normalized it. And then once you finish, you go to university in order to get a job and do the exact same thing, but on a different level. And I don't blame you for not being happy at work, because you were told to want that. And now, at least for me, I felt like my body didn't want that. My brain didn't want that, and mostly my heart doesn't want that kind of lifestyle anymore. I know that I am meant to do other things that inspire me, that I'm passionate about, that rather than just doing that my whole life and waiting for the weekend to leave. If you can see yourself in this that I've just said, just like working a job that you don't want to do and just waiting for the weekend to enjoy and reset because you get drained for 5 days of the week and you only have 2 days to actually catch up with the homework that you didn't do, with the laundry, groceries, going to the gym, whatever, catch up with your friends, because that's also important. And you may feel even overwhelmed by all of these things to do on the weekend, and you may end up not doing any of that. I want you to ask, why are you doing this? And yeah, it could be just for money. But in this society, there are, especially now in the modern times, there are just so many more ways to make money than just work on that 9 to 5 that you always complain about with your friends. And you have the freedom to do whatever you want, so why just stopping there? Just because you did university for that you were like forced into because of society. Now it's like everyone goes to university, then you also have to go to university. You know, when I was little, my parents used to tell me, if one would jump off a bridge, would you follow that kid? No, right? Then everyone is going to university, yet you know that that's not your calling, or everyone wants to do business or study management at university and you don't want to. Then why are you doing that? Just because everyone does it, then you have to do it too? Therefore, I want you to ask, why are you doing this? Are you doing this for you or for who? Because in my case, I was doing it for my family. And now, at like 30 years old, I felt so lost that I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I don't want you to feel this way. Not at 30, not at 18, not at 50, not at any age. And I want you to know that there is time, all the time in the world, if you really want to follow your passions and follow your dreams and what you actually want to do, not what society or expectations imposed on to you. So again, ask yourself why. Why are you doing this? Who are you doing this for? Like, in my view, you should be doing this for you, to make yourself happy every single day. And if you're not, if you're just living your life like a countdown for the weekend, for the next holiday, for the next adventure, for retirement, then I want you to do this. Whenever you feel some kind of resistance towards anything in your life, take your phone, write it down on the notes, and after a while, you will have a list of things that you do not like in your current life, and see how you can change that. Maybe like if you always end up complaining about your work with your friends and that's all you end up talking about with your friends, maybe it's time to change your work. If you always end up talking about and complaining about having to wake up early, maybe it's time to not wake up early anymore because your body doesn't want to. Maybe it's related to your job. Maybe you can find a job where you can work in the afternoon, so you can have a calm morning. Like, you can start your day without an alarm. Like me right now, I have a work where I mostly work, like I always work in the afternoons, and I love that because this way I don't have to put an alarm. I never put an alarm to wake up. I just wake up whenever my body feels rested. And to me, that was like a big thing. Like, I didn't want to wake up with an alarm, the traumatic ringtone or traumatic sound of the alarm. You know what I'm talking about. And having to like wake up and okay, I gotta find myself, go to the bathroom, shower, put makeup, clothes, go. No, I wake up now, calm, rested, do my skincare routine, do my morning routine, get my yogurt with a little like fruit and honey, and do my mask, just choose the clothes that I want to wear for the day, just like calm, relaxed, as it should be. So yeah, make the list, see what you don't like. And this is just an idea. You may know already what is wrong with you, but if you have no idea, then make a list. Start now, start today. What are the things that you find yourself resistant towards, and write it down on the phone or whatever piece of paper you have at hand, something easy so that you can do it consistently. And after a while, like could be a week, could be a month, could be a year, you will have a list of things that you are unhappy about in your life and that you can actually change. It's like an action list. Like action, wake up in the morning is difficult and find ways to make it better. Because I want you to live every day, not just wait for the weekend to leave. I want you to be happy every day, have a quality life. Means also this. It not necessarily means to have I don't know, like a villa at the beach and not do anything every day. Like you can be happy and have a quality life in your everyday life. Just make some changes of the things that you are unhappy about in this moment. You know, recently I posted this short where I said something on the lines, as I mentioned before, like I want to wake up with the song of the birds, with the sun touching my face, with a kiss of my lover, not by stupid alarm. And so many people resonated with it. So I know that there are people out there that think like this, that think like me, that we're not meant to do things that make us unhappy and drained and tired. We're meant to be doing things that enrich our life every day and not feel drained. So that's why I decided to make this video, because you may feel lost and you may feel lonely, but you're not lonely in this. There are so many people that are going through the same. And that's mainly why I wanted to also open this channel, to just like find people like me so that I myself don't feel lonely in this, because I know that I'm not the only one out there that is tired of the society and what has been normalized through centuries. I'm tired of it and I want to change and I want to do something. And that's why I opened the channel, because I want to maybe open your mind and make you realize that it's never too late to start over. You can. And I want you to try, because no matter how old you are or how young you are living your life, and you should be respecting yourself and your rules, not what other people decided for you. So yeah, at least these are my 2 cents. I think that you're meant to live your best life every day and not just wait to live your life in the weekend or waiting for that holiday to reset and like finally not be burned out anymore, or waiting for retirement. Like, no, live it every day. If there's one thing that I want you to remember from this video, is this: live your best life every day. You deserve a quality life.